We are Kim and Erran, a healthcare traveling couple turned entrepreneurs who are taking a year to travel the world. In this series, we will be taking you to Athens and also to the islands of Santorini and Milos. We fell in love with Greece instantly, as so many people do, especially the islands. The food is fresh and amazing, the beaches and watercolor is stunning, the activities are endless.
1, 2, 3.
The sunsets are breathtaking, and the people we met made our 2 weeks in Greece our most memorable experience yet. We hope that you will enjoy our Travsessed adventure through Greece.
Okay, so today is our first full day in Athens. Well, it's our first full day and our only full day. Interesting. We are doing a food tour, of course, because we're all about the food. So we're doing a food tour with a local food guide, and we're meeting him in a couple hours. But first, we wanted to try the local Greek coffee. Traditional Greek coffee is basically like unfiltered coffee. So the grounds are at the very bottom of the cup. And so and there's a little bit of foam on top. So you drink from the top to the bottom, and then when you get to the grounds, you're done. So here we go. This is very hot little cup. Yeah. Ooh. It's sweet. So we got the mild. We said we just a medium. Like we don't like super sweet, but oh my gosh, it's got like a almost like an earthy kind of flavor to it, but it has like that underlying of like sweetness, and it's creamy. It almost has like a chocolatey cocoa or something. I don't know. It's like delicious. It's thick. I like it though.
We wrapped up our coffee at the local cafe and had a couple hours to kill before our food tour began. We really wanted to see the Acropolis before leaving Athens, but knew that we didn't have enough time for a guided tour. While in Italy, we downloaded the Rick Steves app, the Exploring Europe. This app was perfect. We threw in our headphones, paid the Acropolis entry fee, and off we went with Rick Steves as our guide.
Hi, I'm Rick Steves. Thanks for joining me on this walk through the ancient ruins of the Acropolis.
The app allows you to go at a pace you desire, all while learning everything about the area you are exploring.
The Parthenon is now largely in ruins, partly from the ravages of time, but mostly from a freak accident in 1687.
We listened to the entire Acropolis guide, explored all the Acropolis had to offer, learned a lot, and we were right on time to meet our group for our food tour. My favorite time of day, time to eat. We met the awesome group that we'd be going on the food tour with, along with our amazing and really knowledgeable guide, and set out for our first stop, which was a famous street food snack called kaloui. I'll let our guide say it.
How is kaloui? How are these first bites from kaloui?
I love sesame.
It's a round-shaped bread covered with sesame seeds with a crunchy outside and a soft inside. Kind of like our bagels, but honestly, way better. After enjoying stop number 1 and learning a bit about Greek culture,
I'm sure that you have heard how Greece has been conquered by everybody throughout the years. So, it's inevitable for them not to leave something behind.
we set off for stop number 2, Greek donuts, which were called
Loukoumades, that we are going to try. Loukoumades is a deep fried dough soaked in honey and cinnamon. I know that it sounds awful. I'm sorry for this.
The cool thing is a little insider tip, is donuts are actually Kim's favorite thing to eat. Well, at least I think they are.
I don't like donuts.
Too funny. Actually, after 11 years of marriage, I know her really well. She doesn't like anything with powdered sugar, but loves fried bread.
And this is actually incredible because it's not really that sweet. And it doesn't have sugar. It's just a little bit of honey and cinnamon. So it's like a fried donut. It's like 100 degrees. Like
Way more than 100 degrees.
I mean, it's hot here today. So it's like,
Oh, I thought you meant
no, I'm saying it's outside. I literally have sweat like running down my stomach. But anyways, amazing. Light, sweet, but not too sweet. It's made with only water, yeast, and flour, so there's absolutely no sugar. And yeah, like I said, they just put a little bit of honey and some cinnamon. Sometimes they'll put like some chocolate on top, but it's really good. I was surprised because I'm not a donut person, and it was light, refreshing, unexpectedly. Now off to the next stop is we are going to the meat and fish market that Erran and I actually already went to this morning. So we're now going to go back with a tour, or our guide, so we can learn more about it instead of just walking through and like being terrified.
Any part of the animal that we might want, we find it in this market here because, you know, after all the wars, the culture is that nothing goes to waste. Buy the whole animal as it is.
Kind of food, or do you
Do you know that hummus is not Greek?
Right, it's the fava.
Fava, yes. Fava, yes. Fava, wait, for us, fava is a little bit different than you, what it is for you.
Okay.
Because fava for us is the yellow
Split pea.
lentils.
Oh.
It's a yellow split lentil.
Oh, okay.
We love lentils.
This is where typically, traditionally, the Greek coffee is prepared. Now the temperature of this sand is 240 Celsius. This briquet, this pot, is the one that we always have to have for preparing this coffee. We pour water, sugar, if you want sugar, and the fresh grinded coffee beans. Right, and then we just bury it in the sand. And they stir it so all of the ingredients become one and leave it there in the fire for approximately 2.5 minutes and until the coffee is ready. Are we maybe familiar with the Turkish coffee? I am asking this because this kind of coffee in Greece, Greek coffee. In Turkey, Turkish coffee. First in the pot, and then it goes in your cup. We have to pour it. It will just settle down to the bottom. We will know when to stop drinking because towards the end it will be thicker and we will feel the first grains.
Sorry to interrupt your food tour video. I'm actually editing this 6 months later since this video was shot, actually 7 months. Tell you a lot more about that. We are in Florida right now. We did cut our trip short because of the launch of our new business, but we will have a lot more on that to come. But I did notice that I did a rookie mistake during the shooting of this video. I was shooting this last shot of our guide pouring coffee, and I hit our slow motion. Our new camera was using the slow motion feature. And when you use slow motion, it shoots at 240 frames a second and doesn't shoot any volume. So when I shot that shot, I forgot to change it off of that and shot the rest of the food tour on the 240 frames a second and had no clue. I actually missed some of my favorite part of the food tour. We ended up going to this amazing pastrami, salami, it's like a charcuterie type place where we had cheeses and we got to sit down and we had raki, which is their local alcohol, and got to know everybody really well that was in the group. We talked to our guide a lot more. It was a lot of fun. And so unfortunately I missed that. Kim did capture some of it on Instagram, which was great.
Camel.
Oh, it is?
It's beef. Because it looks prosciutto a little bit dark.
Well, you know what? It is processed in the same way as prosciutto is.
Yeah.
After that, we went to a really cool place where we did olive oil and olives and white wine, and she told us about the regions. And unfortunately, I missed all of that too, but I did figure it out, and so we will resume this video. I apologize, but it's a rookie mistake, and I will never do it again because I learned from my mistakes. But I'm excited to be bringing more stuff to you. Kim and I are gearing up for another round of travel after this 7 months of launching this business. and we are heading to the Dominican Republic, we're heading to Peru, we're heading to Bali, and a lot more videos to come from us. So thank you for hanging in there with us, and back to the food tour.
This has been so much fun. It's kind of hard to film because we're talking and we're all just like, we're having fun, and so we keep forgetting like, oh, we're doing a video. But
Yeah.
we tried local white wine. And
Oh, okay. So sorry to interrupt, but we did a balsamic with truffle, white truffle, infused from the Greek area. They're doing a truffle hunt that I was like, if I would have known about it, I would have been there ASAP. But that was one of
that
the
would change
best,
your life. That was
best
amazing.
things I've had yet.
Amazing.
But it was olive oil, balsamic, and then another vinegar, and then a white wine.
And a Greek salad and toast with tomatoes and cheese. We're getting hit by a car. Anyways, it's been amazing. Our guide's amazing. Of course, we're in a group with all Americans.
Yeah,
so
we
we're all
have
just
people
having
from New
fun.
York, Boston,
We're talking.
Virginia.
We're learning so much, and this is why we do food tours, because we connect with people. We're getting tips from our local guide. It's so fun. But anyways, we're eating all the good foods. We have one more stop to go, and we don't know what it is yet. So let's see.
Here we go.
In northern Greece, they call souvlaki the meat on the stick, the meat on the skewer. For us, that wrap is. Sorry, you're welcome. Souvlaki. The whole wrap.
That was classic.
And it's typically, you find it with the gyro meat inside.
How to actually say gyros.
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 Not euros.
Okay.
Gyros. Gyros.
Gyros.
Say it.
Gyros.
Okay.
Gyros. Not
Gyros.
You rolled your
Gyros.
eyes.
No, it's perfect. Gyros.
Gyros.
Gyros. Easy.
So that was so much fun.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
We ate so much food. It was such a good group of people.
Well, I just wanted to add, I want to say real quick, that, again, we've done private tours, but this is why you do a group tour,
to meet people.
to meet people. And we had such an amazing group of people. I just feel like you always have that travel, likeness.
Of course. And like you talk about like all the cool stuff you've done, and then it's like you can go grab a drink with somebody afterwards. Like it's a great way, especially if you're a solo traveler. We have a solo traveler. It's a great way to like meet other people and just connect. And then to get tips. So we're gonna go to a rooftop bar that I'm about to ask our guide for a recommendation. She doesn't know yet. And then we're gonna go up and have a drink and like close this night out and head to Santorini tomorrow.
Yep. What a great way to end our Athens time.
At the Euro.
No.
Hero.
Gyro.
And
Gyro.
I had,
Gyro.
just for my vegetarian friends, they have obviously all the meats, but they had a vegetarian that was the grape leaves in the, it was incredible. So anyways.
We ended the food tour feeling stuffed and satisfied, and headed to a rooftop bar overlooking the Acropolis with our new friends Evan and Jamie from
Trying to
Buffalo.
capture the vibe, you know?
Go.
This is the exact reason why Kim and I try to do food tours everywhere we go, because you get to learn about the culture, eat great foods, and ultimately end up with friends you can have all around the world. It's 5 in the morning. We're waiting for our taxi. We are heading to Santorini.
Hoping our cab driver has coffee.
He's not going to.
I'll be more excited when I have coffee. I'll express it.
We can get it on the boat. We are catching the ferry. That's why we got to be there early. We got to be there at 6. All right, cab's here. Got to go.
Ferry?
Ferry.
What ferry?
Here's your boat, buddy.
It's a big boat.
Yeah, big boat.
So we use the Ferry Hopper App, which is the app to like book your ferry tickets all over Greece. It's super simple. It said that we could check in online and then they would just give us a barcode and we could scan that to get on, but it wouldn't let us check in. So now we're in line to see if we have to print them, which we're hoping that we can just print them right here. Luckily we're here early, so we have plenty of time to figure it out. I need coffee still, if anyone cares. That was super easy. I just gave her my reservation number and she gave us these tickets. And I printed these out ahead of time and filled them out because I wasn't sure, but she was handing us these 2 forms that were already printed to fill out. So in case we didn't have them, they had them, and that took 1 minute. So, oh, let's meet these people. It's a 4-hour and 45-minute cruise over to Thera. They told us where to sit, so we're sitting. It's cozy. We're gonna go get some coffee.
So we are on the boat. They did assign seats. They told us we had an assigned seat, which is kind of weird. Once the boat started moving, we just got up and came to a window seat. There's tons of room on this boat.
4 hours and 45 minutes.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
There are assigned seats, which we didn't see, but we ended up finding. And so when the boat left, everybody kind of scattered and we got window seats. And you could sit wherever you wanted. But what we didn't realize is that on the additional stops, more people would get on and then they would go to their assigned seats. So we ended up getting booted from where we were sitting, and then we just moved to like another seat that wasn't ours because we actually weren't even sitting together. You do have to sit in your assigned seats, or you could be sitting in someone else's seat. That being said, we had coffee, they had snacks and sandwiches and water and Wi-Fi, but you had to pay for the Wi-Fi. 3 days. How much? €3 for each phone, and it was only like 3 hours, wasn't it? So, anyhow, now we're here in Santorini.
We left the ferry in Santorini and it was crazy. We booked a private driver through our hotel for €30 and it was totally worth it.
We're going to Perissa Beach for 2 nights before we head up to Fira. So it's like a 20-minute drive, and we just paid the €30, and it was so easy. He was there waiting with the yellow sign, and we were in and out, 2 minutes out the door. Now we're on our way to the beach. So I think it was well worth it than trying to wait in line for the buses with like thousands. So now we're gonna go to the beach club and lay out at the beach and go swimming and get lunch. Kim Gibson. Okay, so Perissa Beach is the black sand beach, and it's really just known for, it's more relaxed, it's laid back. There's a bunch of beach clubs, so they're restaurants, but you can come and get a drink or you can order lunch and just sit out on the beach with an umbrella. You do have to bring your own towel, at least from what we've seen. And that's really all there is to do here. It's beautiful. But yeah, if you want to just like have a beach day and like go for a swim
And relax, get out of the commotion.
Get a book, lay on the lounge chair, like that's kind of what you do here. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do here. Alright, ready? Come on. Wait for this guy to pass. Okay. So we read that on Google that the Greeks have a thing where if you pour a little bit of your coffee out, just a little bit on the ground, it will bring good luck, fortune, and money, which I'm all about. So I'm gonna do it. Perfect. Perfect. Ooh, I can feel that cash money coming in. Hopefully nobody saw that.